Your current location in your life, physically, emotionally, spiritual, financial, is just that. It's just your current location. It is not your endpoint. You are meant to live a life worthy of the calling that you have on it, right? It is literally what you're meant to do. You're meant to expand. You're meant to grow. Look, nature, it all naturally expands and grows naturally. Like, every one of us has a natural growth cycle. And if we're in the way of that, I think that's because we're in the way of God's plan. And so your job is to get quiet. It's to listen to your guidance. It's to actually slow down. Look at these beautiful birds up here. Let's go. It's to slow down and tap into what is God calling for your life. For me, it's taken a long time to hear that, and I've shoved that voice aside so long. So if you're anything like me, I get it. No judgment whatsoever. But I'll also add, when you actually start to listen to that voice of guidance, gosh, look at this freaking sky right now. It's just insane vibes at this current moment. When you actually start to listen to that voice, I believe that your mission becomes clear, that your heart becomes full, and that you will experience a level of peace and provision and prosperity in your life that you've never had, and just ever. The last year, I've watched that happen, but that only came after going against the grain and resisting every single lesson and attaching and fighting back and just having to try to do it my way for so long, like so long. It was exhausting. All I know is that on the flip side of that surrender has been more abundance, more money, more connections, more options, more freedom than I've ever experienced. And a version of me 5-6 years ago would be literally freaking out right now if he saw where I'm at, what I'm doing, who I'm with, the way that I'm living. Like, he would have been so proud. So I share all that to say where you're at right now is not necessarily your end game, and that there's a future version of you that exists that you're going to be so freaking proud of. And where it starts today is, what are the small actions you can take that will move you there, and not focusing on the results, but only focusing on the actions, guys. That's it. Much love. Peace.